Okay, we're in a 2018 Mazda CX-3 1.8 diesel 115 PS two-wheel drive Sport Nav Plus. The total on the road price for this car is £23,445. It looks like a lot of car to me for that money. It's got half black leatherette and half black cloth with grey piped trim. And it is a real nice environment. I'll just take you for a ride now. So it's remote central lock-in, keyless ignition, start button there. I did start it up before. It's gone down now. It was ticking over rather high before. Let's just see if it yeah. So as soon as you go to move forward, the electronic handbrake comes off. I hate electronic handbrakes personally, but I suppose they're the thing of the present now. It's certainly a nice driving position. I've just come back in the MX-5. Of course, you're really low down in that. I prefer this position where you can see everything and you feel a little bit safer. I could do with being further back. Yeah, try that. Nice front central armrest here, and I've got enough room to wave my elbows about in here. It's just showing that the engine's still cold there. So again, we've got the cruise on the right and your info display there. Is that changing anything? I can't see. Okay, we'll go. I do like Mazdas. We've had one or two that have done big miles as well, and they always drive like new. Beautiful gear change, and it is a real nice comfortable driving position in unfamiliar surroundings over at near Harrogate at Rudding Park. Beautiful part of the country if you're watching from abroad. Got heated seats there. Your climate control. Below that there is two USB ins, I think, and an auxiliary in and a power socket. Nothing coming, but it's on red. So your nav controller is there. I'll just check and see if they have put Rudding Park in. No, they haven't put it in this one, which is a shame. I'll have to look where I'm going this time. It soaks up the bumps a little bit better than the MX-5. Nice smooth drive. Seats are nice, built up at the sides, kind of like sports seats. Hold you in position. You've got auto hold there for stopping on a hill. What have we got? What does that do? Nothing. That goes back. We'll try that star one again. Means nothing to me, that. I kind of think sat-navs, specific sat-navs in cars now are surplus to requirements. It's a case of everybody's got a smartphone. Your smartphone is updated or the apps on your smartphone are updated virtually daily. Now, unless they put a SIM card in the sat-nav and that gets the same treatment as your phone, then your phone is far better. I came over to Rudding Park here in a Land Rover Freelander this morning, and the last few miles I had to switch to my iPhone because it just got me to a general postcode area, and it had actually brought me in on the wrong side of the park. So I still had even when I thought I was there, I still had quite a way to go. So I do prefer using the phone, and obviously this has probably got it anyway, Apple CarPlay, something like that. I'll try and check and remember afterwards. So I should have just brought a lead and plugged it in. So on the left hand side there, it's telling me to change gear. Below that is your trip computer. In the centre you've got rev counter with digital speedo in a little window. I've got to be honest, I prefer a digital speedo now as well. There's no ambiguity. You're either doing 50 or you're not. It's not much excuse for breaking any speed limits. Now, I did notice the speedo in the MX-5 was actually smaller than the rev counter and over to the right hand side. Not really right where you'd drop your view and see the speedo. This is great because it's got a heads-up display. It's showing me there the speed I'm doing now, 41, matches that precisely, and it's also telling me that it's a 60-mile limit up here. You don't have to take your eyes off the road. I like this car. I could certainly get used to running one of these. With a sports car with stiff suspension, you've got to work the steering wheel more. With a not exactly wallowy but softer suspension, you can actually let the car turn itself almost by just shifting the weight. For instance, around the corner here, the weight shifts, car goes over, and you're around the corner. Very nice indeed. Just hopefully nobody come in again. Been quite lucky so far. This is a pretty new car. It smells like it's almost the first time it's been used. Just trying to do the info display. Miles per gallon, there you go. 370, 45 miles per gallon. Average miles per gallon. And it's yet, let's see. Can't get it to the mileometer. As I said before, these driving days are fantastic. You get to drive all the cars. Unfortunately, cars these days are so complicated. You can be driving a car for months and still not know half the things that the car's got or capable of. And in one day, when you get to drive 5 or 6 cars, it's just a matter of jumping in it and trying to make the best of it. Whenever I've worked for different dealerships, they always send the when there's a new car out, the salesmen are all sent on a course to learn about it, so you can pass that information on to the customer or answer any questions that customers ask without appearing like an imbecile. In the next few videos, I'll be appearing like an imbecile. It's just lovely. That nice soft touch, which again I like to see on a a dashboard. It's instead of hard plastic, it's certainly well finished. Leather steering wheel, the leatherette, and you may think, oh well, I want leather, but to be fair, I'd rather have cloth. Leather does look nicer, but cloth is warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer, so it's more comfortable to sit on. It's not as nice to look at, but it's more comfortable. And this Mazda's finished off really nice. Nice panels on the doors, on the door cards. Match this centre panel with a contrast stitch in there. I really like. There's not many new inventions I like. I hate the electric handbrake. I hate stop-start. But heads-up display is one of the best ideas ever. The Americans have had it for a number of years, but it's now making its way into the UK in Japanese cars and so on, and it is a really good thing. I think, unless that, no, you can't. Perhaps it looks like it moves backwards and forwards. If I was I'm sat low down and way back. If I was any taller, from here, I couldn't see the speed on the heads-up display, but I am sure there'll be some adjustment somewhere, although I don't know where it is. Oh, you must be kidding me. YL18VZY. Sorry Mazda, thanks for inviting me on this beautiful day, but your car's now a foot shorter than it was when I took it out, thanks to some idiot. We've got an auto switch there for putting the door mirrors in as well, power. Right, well this gives me a chance to do two things while we stop. Yeah, height and reach adjustable. Again with the Mazda, it's got this I-stop on, stupid invention. Where's your clutch at? Look at that, no, you can't do anything. TCA. I thought there might be a switch just to move that, because as I say, it does look like it's actually on something that will move, but I can't see where it is. Stuck in this traffic jam, could do without that. Down the side there, again that's another design that I don't think is brilliant, and I'm amazed that car manufacturers do it. You've got your fuel flap, and right next to that is the bonnet flap, so anybody not familiar with it, quite easy to pull the bonnet and as well, and then you're coming out of the fuel station with the bonnet on its safety catch, which is not ideal. So that has got to move somehow. I stop off will not. That's the first thing. I stop off. TCS off. Tire pressure sets. Parking. Just would frighten the guy behind me to death. Yeah. So it's got reversing camera. Got both speakers as well. Another great addition. If you spend a lot of time in the car and you like music, then it's certainly well worth it. So we've got metal panels just around the door handle there. The keyless go, but nice Mazda keys, fit in your pocket easy and easy to get out. What's that? Now that SD card, 2 USBs, auxiliary in, power socket, CD. Just not that I stop off. Is it off or not? I can't see any indication on the dashboard that it's off. Anyway, one thing I've learned, if not about Mazdas, is that the drivers in and around Harrogate are just as bad as they are around Preston. Good acceleration. Looks like there's plenty of room in the back. Rear seats fold down. I'll put a list of the specification in the description. There's so many nice cars out there now. It's mostly down to cosmetics. They all do about the same miles per gallon. Servicing costs are about the same. Road taxes are the same, and it's really a matter of whether or not you like the look of it. They all drive great. I'll just pull up here and take some photographs.